What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff done. First I'm gonna rest though, because this rain is really annoying. I mean, I like it, but when you're trying to talk over it, it's less enjoyable. Is it going away? There we go. Alright, so I've been super busy since last time, and all of our hard work is going to pay off. Is there a zombie in here? No. Up here? Wait. What? I'm gonna need that block back. Okay, that's weird. We'll just fill that in with that. Take our block. Okay, that's all sorted out. Alright, so what have I done since last time? The biggest upgrade by far is I put this campfire up on a block so we won't be stepping on it anymore. I can't even jump up there. And then on top of that, I started carving into here and kind of made the outline for a storage room. Eventually, I hope to automate this as well and turn it into an item sorter. I haven't really gotten anything in these chests except, yeah, I think I set up a cobblestone chest here, which I'll actually utilize, but we desperately needed more space, so we've got that started. And I don't know what I'm going to put in these areas, if anything. Maybe enchanting room, which we're going to be working on today. I did some more work on the cow monument, of course. I just felt like it wasn't really there yet. Now I feel like it looks pretty nice. I planted some flowers, and it is working overtime. I mean, we probably have enough leather now to make all the books for the enchantment table, which is awesome. I put up this fence because I was sick of all the creepers and monsters coming from over here. And then I also, you'll see there are tons of torches all around. So I kind of just went crazy with the torches and lit up this whole area. And real quick, actually, I did this pretty recently, so it's fresh on my mind. I'm hoping that there's no monsters left over, seeing as it's been raining a bunch lately. But there's some cool stuff over here. So for one, I think that around here is going to be kind of the border of the area I try to wall in, which I mentioned a couple episodes ago. Let's see here. I haven't seen that cave yet. That goes way down there. There's some really crazy drop-offs in caves I've noticed in this area. Okay, yeah. So here, if we come over this way, there should be a decent view of it. So there's basically just these this hill here and this hill over here. And if we can use, I mentioned that I wanted to basically make a giant wall around this entire valley. A bunch of that, though, the mountains can kind of take care of. So if we build a wall between this side and that side, I think that would be a pretty good border. And then we have all of this area free to build in as well. And that whole mountain up there, of course. And then if I come over this way, I'm pretty sure I put some torches in front of it, so it shouldn't be too hard to spot. But there's this really cool entrance. Yeah, over here. So it's pretty, I mean, obscure, obviously. If the torches weren't there, you wouldn't notice anything. But it comes down here in this cave, and the cave splits, and it just opens up super nicely into the area that I'm kind of building in already. And of course, this area is completely locked around with mountains too. So eventually I'm going to get around to cutting down some of the trees over here and cutting down the monster spawns even more, but that's what we've got so far. So, I mean, other than, really the only threat we face in this immediate area, I think, is pretty much just right on top of my cave up there. That's not really lit up yet, but other than that, we should be pretty safe, all things considered. I also harvested all of the sugarcane, and it's pretty much all grown back by now. I have a handful of stacks of paper, so we definitely should be able to just make the enchanting table today, which I'm really excited about. On top of that, though, I did even some more work still. If I come back up here, actually I think I might have it in my inventory. Yeah, so I made another bow, and then I got, basically we just had like 2 whole stacks of gravel. I don't even know where the other one went, but I started making towers and then just digging them with shovels, and made a whole bunch of flint. And apparently if you like do the recipe for an arrow, which is like, I need a crafting table for it, it's just stick, feather, and flint. Spectral area, what? I've not seen that yet. I don't know what that's for. But yeah, it makes 4 arrows, which I didn't know. I thought it only made 1. So I got a whole bunch of flint and then thought I was going to make like 20 some arrows, and I ended up making like a stack and a half. So that's awesome. And we got all the feathers from the chicken farm, of course. But the other thing I mentioned last time is that I wanted to go mining a whole bunch before the next episode, and I did that, and my god, did I find a lot of stuff. So I didn't actually like get a crazy amount of ore. Like I've got, you know, that much iron right there, 36 more right there, 22 gold. We found a bit of redstone, a bit of lapis, but nothing too crazy. However, I found a whole bunch of diamonds. I did not mine them yet. I mined around them to make sure they're safe. But since we can enchant today, I wanted to take 3 of these diamonds, make a diamond pickaxe, and see if we can maybe get lucky with a fortune enchantment. But of course, before we do that, we're going to need some more XP, unfortunately. But in the meantime, I say we start building this enchanting table. So let's get started on that. Still got the 4 obsidian from earlier in the series that I mined specifically for this reason. We need 1 diamond. Or do we need 2? We need 2 diamonds, I think. We're gonna need some wood. Oh, also, that was the other thing I forgot. Mossy cobblestone there. I started working on, not even working, we're gonna do this today as well, but I cleared out some space for the skeleton spawner and basically just mined out the dungeon. We got 50 mossy cobble from that, which is actually kind of incredible. I didn't think I'd get that much from it, but we did, and I like how that block looks, so I'm going to use that probably to decorate this path down here for now, but I don't know, we'll deal with that later. I should definitely make another pickaxe because mine is on the verge of breaking, so we'll do that while we're here. We've got 2 buckets which we'll need later. And then I just need to start making these books for the enchantment table. So where did I put all that paper? Maybe it's in one of these chests? Yeah, okay. Found it, and then we need the leather from the cow farm, actually. It's over here. So first things first, we're going to turn all of that into wood. That made more wood than I thought it would. That's kind of an issue. So I'm pretty sure I read that we need 15 bookshelves to get full enchantments, 3 bookshelves per, or 3 books per bookshelf, so we need like, wait, you can make leather horse armor now too? That's crazy. So we need 45 books, I think. We can make 64 of them. I mean, why not? Because we can enchant books too on the side, so I'm down with that. And where would the bookshelves be? Can I just do it myself? Is it still like this? Yeah. Am I blind? Did I miss them? Really just not seeing them. Alright, but we can make 21 of them. I mean, we'll just make the 15. And then we'll come back if we want more later. And then last but not least, the enchantment table. Which I think I did see, yeah. There we go. I thought I would get an achievement for that. Alright, I think that this spot, at least for right now, would make the most sense to put the enchanting tables because I don't really have anywhere else to put it. Let me just make sure. I hope it doesn't poke outside. We might have to put it on the other side. I'm not sure. Alright, let's put the enchantment table down right here. I guess it doesn't give off any light, so we're going to need some torches around here as well. Let's drop it there for now. And then, as far as the bookshelves, obviously they're not going to cover this whole area. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that what I read was correct and this is actually all we need. But I'm not sure. If we break one that silk touch, do we get all the books back? No, we only get 1 book back? Alright, well we'll just do it like this for now, and then we'll come back later when we have more bookshelves, and we'll just fill in what we're missing. We can actually make 7 more right now, so let's just go ahead and do that. Not really any reason not to. Put 2 more there, put 2 more right here. And then, can we actually get level 30? Oh, we can now. Alright, so I guess that's enough. I mean, we only need to make 4 more to fill this in properly, so, or just fill in the rest of the space, I mean. I guess if it works right now, that would be filling it in properly, but we'll come back and do that later when we have some more books. But for now, it looks like we're good. So now all we need is some more levels, so let's get to work on that skeleton farm. I literally got like every single thing I needed to get done with the skeleton farm other than actually, oh god. Why? It's the middle of the day. You can't be alive right now. You have to be burning. Burn. There we go. Alright, so I think that this would just be easy to break into, basically, except that I am forgetting a whole bunch of stuff that I need to take down there, but that's the easiest way down, so let me climb back down to my base and grab everything we need. Alright, put that back there so the skeletons can't get out. So if I come down here, you'll see basically how this is set up. It's pretty simple. All I really did last time was mine, and then we have to have them, like, I hope this, yeah, it's still lit up, I think. We have to have them like go up high enough so that when they fall, they take just enough damage that they're basically just one shot away from dying. And right here is where we're gonna fall. Unfortunately, this is like really high up Y coordinate wise. Like if I open this up, yeah, we're at Y73 is where this dungeon is. Usually they're way underground, so I had to build like that giant cobblestone monstrosity up there. But I think if we just close this off, and then we're gonna want to put down that chest with the hopper. Just like that, and then actually we need to make a way for us to be able to get out. And then I'm just going to go ahead and drop the infinite water source right here just for convenience sake. Then we're going to run back and forth a whole bunch of times. And the last one goes right there. Now I'm not sure if the order here is super important of how you place the water, but just because sometimes the currents flow into each other and start acting strange. Oh man, we're gonna need some soul sand. I forgot to bring it. Real quick though, what I was saying about the water, usually the water starts flowing weird when like 2 streams converge on one another, so I'm just gonna drop these ones down here first, and then we'll release the cobblestone up top when we need to. In the meantime though, we gotta start placing a whole bunch of signs. We're gonna need to break that. Last one, there we go. And then I don't think we need any signs down here. We will need one up here, but I need water first actually. But I can actually get it from up here. Alright, we need a sign right there to block the water flow, and then if I place this here, yes, it should push me over. So we'll do that last because I want to get rid of the ladders first. Actually, this is pretty much last because I gotta go get the soul sand and then we're like basically done, so we're just gonna drop it there right now. Alright, well just about everything is done here except for the soul sand down at the bottom of this elevator, but there is one issue that I did not account for. So I thought that if the water just flowed into this other stream, it would keep flowing forward, but as soon as I break this sign, these 2 streams actually merge, and for some reason this one kind of just takes precedence over this one. So this block right here that I'm standing on will actually flow that way, and of course if I'm trying to get everything to kind of go through this stream and flow into here, if it hits something that's flowing the opposite way, obviously everything's going to get stuck right where I'm standing. So we have to get some ice right here to carry the momentum, and I don't have any ice yet, but once we get some, I literally just have to knock out all the torches to get the skeletons to start spawning. They will flow down this water into here. We'll obviously put the soul sand down there, and they will come up this bubble elevator, and then there's another stream up there that will take them over towards the other giant hole, and they will fall down it and basically almost die, but not quite, and then we punch them and they give us drops and XP. Pretty simple, but we're gonna need some ice first, and I don't think I can get ice even if I wanted to without having a silk touch pickaxe, so that's a little unfortunate. We only came over here to do this today because we wanted the levels from the skeleton farm to allow us to actually enchant, and obviously we can't get silk touch through anything but enchanting, so it's just a bummer all around. Worst case scenario, we can just go into the nether and farm up some quartz for some quick XP, so we might end up doing that, but yeah, I don't know. I'll just have to think about what we're doing next. So I think I actually kind of goofed by putting the enchantment table right there, because I just remembered I had another plan for that room. So we should have put it right here. It's not a big deal. As soon as we get silk touch, it's not like it'll be too hard to move. But what I wanted to do, considering this is the storage room, I was just looking at this chest. This is what reminded me of it. Right here, nope, right there. This is quickly filling up with seeds. This is like 2 harvests, maybe. And I'm getting way more seeds than I am wheat, so like I think I've even thrown away like a couple stacks of seeds, and this is not all the seeds I have, by the way. There's at least this many in the chest upstairs as well. So we have a ton of wheat and a ton of seeds. So what I wanted to do was make, obviously, again, I've mentioned that this tunnel, like, we don't need it anymore, so I can block it off. I wanted to just make like a little kind of shed thing right here that was basically just full of nothing but farming stuff, and then it would have a door, and then it just kind of connect right into the storage room. So essentially the shed would be a mini storage room just like right here, but only dedicated towards anything I got from the farms, including like the cow and the chicken farms, and then we could just walk right into the main storage room if we needed to, which I quite like that idea. So I definitely do want to free up this room whenever possible. It's not a huge issue right now, and it's not like I actually have any reason to harvest this stuff right now, because obviously, again, if I open the chest and it's still not the bottom chest, we have plenty, so it's not a big deal right now, but I do want to do that eventually. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the nether though, and maybe get some XP from the quartz, because I really do want to enchant. I haven't shown you guys yet, but like if we get a fortune 3 pickaxe, which obviously we'd have to get really lucky to get that off of our first enchantment, but if we got, are we cool? You're kind of walking towards me with intent. Okay. But as I was saying, if we got a fortune 3 pickaxe from our first enchantment, the amount of diamonds I actually unearthed the other day could quite literally get us to like a whole stack of diamonds. I don't think that that's very far-fetched considering how many I found. So I definitely want to try and see if we can get a fortune enchantment before we go mining and picking all that stuff up, because it would absolutely be worth it. By the way, the worst part about this by far is, again, I've gotten basically to level 30. Oh my god, I thought I just fell to my death. That would have been so cool. I've basically gotten to level 30 a few times now, and I actually did while I was doing all the mining the other day again, and then I don't even know what they're called. There's these things that I guess come around if you haven't slept for 3 days, and I basically spent like a full 3 days mining, so I wasn't really sleeping. And then when I came back up to the surface and I was making those giant towers of gravel and then just mining or digging straight down, one of them just swooped down out of nowhere in basically broad daylight. I mean, it was like that transition between night and day, but the sun was up, if you ask me, and it knocked me off of the gravel, and I fell to my death and lost like 25 levels. I hear gas nearby, and I bridged over both lava and a pretty decent fall, so I'm pretty sketched out right now, but we need this XP. Well guys, I had an incredible idea, which was to come down here, mine this, and just kill the skeletons the normal way, except that one down there is falling down, which is bad, but this is really loud. Yeah, a bunch of them are falling down. Oh, now they're fighting. This is hilarious. I think I have to get the kill for the XP though, so. But yeah, we can just utilize the skeleton spawner instead of running around hunting for monsters, and if I designed this better and hadn't allowed them to flow down that hole there, this would be working out really, really well, actually. it still is. We're gonna have 30 in no time. Alright, so there are really only two things we want. I mean, any enchantment's gonna be nice, obviously, but fortune would be incredible because then we can get a ton of diamonds, seeing as there's a whole bunch down in the mine just ready to be collected. And silk touch would also be incredible because then we can actually properly finish the skeleton farm, which is gonna give us a whole bunch of XP and make it even faster to get the next set of enchantments. So I'm gonna go make a diamond pickaxe, get some lapis, and let's see what we can get. Alright, moment of truth. What can we get? Efficiency 4 guaranteed. That's pretty nice. Just efficiency 4. Alright, well, I will still take it. We actually have another diamond pickaxe around here though somewhere. Can't remember which chest it's in, but we could go back down and try this one more time. Actually, I forgot that my other diamond pickaxe broke when I was mining the other day because I was using that just to speed things up. But I'm definitely going to go back down, get a couple more levels back up to 30, and just see if we can maybe get silk touch or fortune on this iron pickaxe here. Alright, my sword is just about broken, but we managed to hit 30 again. Grab 3 more lapis, and hopefully we can get one of the good ones. One more try. Efficiency 4 again. Unbreaking 3, that would have been really nice on the diamond pickaxe. Oh well. Alright, I've got a new sword. So the last thing I want to do before we wrap up this episode, I just wanted to show you guys how many diamonds I actually found. I mean, it's not like an insane amount all in one place necessarily, but over the course of my mining session, I did find quite a few. I also found a stronghold down there which has at least 2 of the cave spider spawners in it. So I don't know actually how to set up a farm for that. I think it was this way. So I'll have to do some research on that. But once we do that, we could start getting some more string. Not that, like, we pretty much only need the string for bows, which we can get from the skeleton spawner now. But here's 1 vein of diamonds, which is pretty big. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds there at least. Not to mention how many we could get if we had the fortune enchantment. And then I keep walking down, here is the beginning. So there's the there's a spawner right in there, obviously. You see that light coming up. Maybe the light wasn't actually coming from the spawner, but there is one down there. And then down here further, it's actually like a huge band mine shaft. Did I say stronghold earlier? I don't know, I feel like I did, I didn't mean to. There's another one there, and then it actually like keeps going. There's even more still. So there were some diamonds around here, I think. They really are scattered all over the place. The only one I obviously like found in my strip mine was the one I pointed out already. But let's see. There's another pretty good vein right there. Kind of like scared of being down here because the spiders poison you, I guess. I didn't know about that until I found out the hard way the other day. And when they almost killed me in like 1 hit because of the poison, I decided that I should probably just save exploring this for another episode. But next time we're gonna come down here and like properly explore this and mine everything. I'm just trying to see if I can find any more diamonds here. There were some other ones that I found as well, by the way, in this vein that I can't seem to find right now. Oh, he's got a carrot. Nice. Oh boy. Yeah, we should probably get out of here. Basically, pretty cool mine shaft. Lots of stuff to explore. Probably gonna be lots of loot around here. And lots of diamonds. So there's so many diamonds though that I just feel like it would be worth holding off as long as we can. I'm gonna keep, between now and the next episode, I'm definitely going to keep running through. How do I even get out of here? Running through that skeleton spawner, there we go, and getting levels and then just enchanting like iron pickaxes until I can get some fortune or silk touch. Either one really. The silk touch again will just help us get XP faster so we can get fortune faster in the long run. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there for this episode and just grind out that XP until next time. So hopefully by the next time I put up a video, I will have one, if not both of those enchantments, and a whole bunch of probably just throwaway iron pickaxes that have random enchantments on them. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good day.